welcome back to my channel. I'm Anushka and I wish you all a happy Independence Day. As you are aware, in this video I'll be recommending you some Indian books which are apt and which you should definitely read right now. These are not just general books written by Indian authors. These are books which you should read to know about India, to know about Indian culture, to know about Indian mythology and everything related with it. These are of course very easy to read, the writing style is amazing and I highly recommend you all to pick these books right now. If you want to know what are these books, then just keep on watching this video. So the first one that I have for you all on this occasion of Independence Day is none other than Train to Pakistan by Khushwant Singh. This story will melt your heart. Though the book in terms of pages is not very long, it's short and the writing is easy to read in terms of the writing style. But when you actually get on reading the book, it is difficult. It is tiresome because of the journey the book heads on to. It's a difficult journey. As we all know, partition was not an easy decision. This story is actually based in a fictional village where everything seems to be fine and people are living peacefully. Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, everyone is living peacefully. But as the story progresses, we know they realize that partition is taking place and how everything goes on. There's a lot in this story. There's romance, there's fight, of course, there's dacoits, there is thrill as well, there's adventure. This is emotional, it gets unnerving at times, it gets disturbing at times, but you know what, it's true. It's fictional, but it's true. Realistic fiction this book is. I highly recommend you guys to read this book. The second one on my list is a thriller by an amazing Indian author, and if you like reading Dan Brown's novel, then this next one is just for you. If you enjoyed reading Angels and Demons, which I know so many of you guys did, then I'm assuring you, you're gonna love this one, and it's none other than The Keepers of the Kala Chakra by Ashwin Sanghi. If you're an Indian, you will relate with this book. It's full of mythological fact, but what I really like about this book is the writing, is the plot, how intricate the plot is and how well written this book is. It has different timelines, various characters. At times, like during the start of this book, you might get confused. But as the story progresses, it is a binge-worthy read. You won't be able to put this book aside. I loved it to bits. This story is again about killings that are happening of influential people, of politicians, and no one knows who is doing it, and they are happening unusually. The killings are very different, very gruesome as well, full of mystery, suspense, thrill, adventure, everything which you would want to read in a thriller. Keepers of the Kala Chakra is just for you. The next one on my list is one of my favorite Indian novels because of how beautifully it is written, because of how beautifully the story is portrayed, and it is none other than Palace of Illusions by Chitra Banerjee Divya Karoni. I know it's very popular and it is for the right reasons. Now this story, as you all know, is the retelling of Mahabharata from Draupadi's perspective. I usually used to think that mythology is not my thing before reading this novel. I used to think that mythology is boring, but no, boy, I was wrong. Yes, this story is so gripping. It is fast-paced. After reading this story, I realized that Draupadi, as she calls herself Panchali, was so bold. She took her own stand, she had her own voice, and she stated things clearly, and she was decisive. This is one such book which empowered me as a woman, and I would highly recommend you all to read Palace of Illusions, not just because of the writing style but because of the story as well. I'm sure you will be hooked onto this book till the end. The next on my list is a book of the modern time which questions the modern India, the corrupted India, and it's none other than, if you've already guessed, then yay. But if you haven't, it's The White Tiger by Arvind Adhika. If you haven't watched the movie, go watch it. It is done quite well. But if not, please read the book once at least. It is so good. I'm sure you will be flipping through these pages. It is crisp, it is gripping, it is clear, it is sarcastic, and you will definitely enjoy the story. Though the ending, you might question the ending. I did. But after some time I realized that morality is subjective, which I only realized after reading this story. Now if you want to witness an unusual Indian family saga, then this next book is just for you. The Inheritance of Loss by Kiran Desai is a Man Booker Prize winner. It is a Man Booker Prize winner not just because it is a family drama, but because it talks about India, the political intricacies that go in India, the drama that happens in India. It captures the late India, the essence of India, which still is true. It talks about the nitty-gritties. Now I like this book because of the writing. Kiran Desai has included these few things, few small details which only Indians will understand, and reading about those things, I was feeling amused. This book is full of humor at times, it is full of wit, it is satirical, and as the story progresses, it deals with some serious issues as well. But the most important thing that I like about this book is the characters. The characters are of various different types. Like the variety of characters that you'll read in this book is a lot. And each and every character is different. The story each and every character narrates is different. There are immigrants, the story of immigrants, the story of a servant, what he thinks, his perspective towards life about India. Teenagers, how things develop for them. There's a parent, there's a grandfather as well. Everything. There are a lot of things that this book talks about. Highly recommend you all to read it. It's not difficult to read, but it's the story which you will really enjoy reading. And last but not the least, I have a non-fiction for all you history geeks out there. And even if you're not a history buff, I'm sure you're still gonna enjoy this one, as it talks about the British India. This book is written by none other than Shashi Tharoor, and the book is An Era of Darkness. No, I haven't finished this book as of now, but whatever I've read it, I've enjoyed this book. The idea to writing this book actually came into his mind after his speech in Oxford went viral. I started admiring him after watching and hearing that speech. I'm sure so many of us did. And this is a detail of all the events. It provides a perspective, a balanced perspective as to how the capturing of India was both helpful and harmful on both the sides, be it Indians or Britishers. This, of course, is written by Shashi Tharoor, and it is ought to be full of satire. His writing is something that I really like, and I'm looking forward to reading more of his books and more of his work. I, of course, learned a lot after reading this book. So if you want to know more about, British India, colonialism and capitalism and everything of that such, then you should definitely give this book a try. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's it with this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and not just enjoyed, I hope you picked one book for yourself from this video. These are the books which are great, and you should definitely read at least one book as an Indian from all these books. There are a lot of books by Indian authors, alright, contemporary book, romance book, thriller books, a lot of books, but I felt like these actually talk about India, and which are apt to talk about on this Independence Day. I can talk about more Indian books which I have read and liked. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to do that. Till then, I'll see you later with another video. Bye bye.